to have this exhibition inside this house is it's great. It's pretty incredible relation and tension with the collection. It's a mansion with history. It's a house where people were living, they were having dinner, they were sleeping, they were receiving friends. Every room is different, perfectly crafted, design. You look at the ceiling, you look at all the details, the joinery, the carpentry, everything is beautiful. And I thought it was interesting to reconnect the design of the exhibition with the history of the building. Because also Van Cleef & Arpels has a long history. We have reused all the rooms with a memory of the past. For example, in the dining room, I will use a large table, like people were coming for dinner, but the jewelry is on it. And I have used this shape of the table and repeated in the other room. So there is a connection, also a link with all the rooms. So for the visitor, I would say to understand very well the concept of the exhibition. Everything has to be evident. If I design a chair, it has to be innovative, it has to be new, but it has to work at the same time. It has to be a comfortable chair. And so if I'm doing the design set of an exhibition, also it has to work. But at the same time, I want to invent an emotion. The emotion of Van Cleef. I want his heart, his eyes, his spirit to be open, ready to receive the beauty of the pieces. I was amazed the first time I took a book and we see all these drawings, beautiful drawings with the gouache. All this jewelry was designed for someone, which is almost the opposite of industrial design. Okay, we are designing for everyone, but we don't know who will use the object. And here there is this special relation in between a creator and someone who is just in front of him to design something which is so specific, so special. And as a designer, I really appreciate their ability to innovate. This idea of playing, to introduce just joyful attention in the design, I think is very modern. In the design I do, there is a strong relation also with nature, observing nature in terms of shapes, form and color. The conservatory is my favorite part of the building. This big, beautiful piece of glass, the transparency, the relation with the nature. And here we put butterflies in a big case. So I have played with all these objects you can find in a house and transform them as a part of the design set. So we had this long corridor, and it's never easy to do an exhibition in a long corridor. It was not designed at the origin to be a place where there will be things to see. So I wanted to play with a long object, pretty minimalistic, with glass. So you have your reflection, so you see yourself. At the same time you see through and you look at the object. So I want to play with you as a body, as an actor, and you will see your reflection and the object at the same time, and they will be reflected on yourself. So to play with the reflection as you were wearing the jewelry. So I want the people to go out of the exhibition with this idea that they were wearing at one point an incredible piece of Van Cleef. So it's maybe in their memory, but it was at one point on them. The souvenir of all the poetry that the creator of Van Cleef and Arpels have tried to put in their pieces for years and years.